Oh. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why it's not a good idea to do a van build in the winter months. I wanted to start this yesterday, but it was raining all day, and it's forecast to be 50% rain all day today as well. It's going to rain all day tomorrow, and it's just a complete nightmare because I'm at the stage of the build now where the van's just completely just full up of everything. I can hardly move in here because there's so much stuff, and yeah, it's just becoming like a real pain. But today I'm going to start doing the carpeting on a lot of this wood over here, like the boxing in both ends and kind of like bits and pieces. I need to do that next because with the cladding I want that to butt up against the carpet. I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. It's just a case of spraying on that glue wherever it is. I had a can of it somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, there it is. It's just like a spray glue. This is like a high heat one. I think it goes up to like 120 degrees or something. Not that the van's ever going to get that hot. Yeah, 120 degrees. But yeah, you just basically spray it on and then you kind of like roll the carpet over it and it just sticks really well. I'm hoping it won't be too difficult. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have to take things off, carpet them and then screw them back on. A lot of it's alright, but with the back of the van, God, it's like a jungle of cables. Oh, of course, it's dark down here as well. This box is concealing the area where you get to the brake light and the reversing camera and everything. So I think I might, at some point in my life, need to access this, possibly. So I don't want to just glue and carpet over all the screws because then it'll be a nightmare to get off. So I think with this, I might take it down, carpet it separately, and then screw it back up so that if I ever need to remove it, I can just unscrew it and take it out. I also need to do all down the sides of these. I think I might take this trim off, just carpet all down the back of that and then screw that back on over the top, because that's how you get to the rear lights, and obviously you need to be able to access those in case any bulbs go or anything like that. And yeah, there's just kind of like loads of little bits of carpeting that I want to get on with. I've got a massive piece of van carpet here. I think this is like 11 square meters. I don't think we're going to need that much, but that was just kind of the length that it came in, so I guess we kind of just went with that. But yeah, going to make a start on this carpet. Hopefully it's not too difficult, and yeah, let's get cracking. Well, it's finally stopped raining after about 3 days of constant rain. I've just got a bit of a gangly bit here. Hopefully this doesn't leave a hole. Where is it? There it is. Oh no, it's okay. I think I got away with that. So I think the carpeting is pretty much done. I've cut a big hole in this top bit, and that is purely because I wanted to put the light back in, the light that came with it. So that's literally just gonna fit in there like that, so that when you unlock the van, we've got a light that actually comes on. I didn't know whether or not to put these back up again, because I thought it might have looked a bit untidy. I need to hoover that as well. But I think it's going to be okay. There's one here, and then there's another one over here, right next to where this light is, just there. But I might just not bother with that one. I'm actually really pleased with how this has all come out, to be honest with you. There's a couple of little bits that aren't perfect, and I know that. I've gone over a few bits twice because the first time round they were a bit scruffy. Just for the record though, this carpet says it's 4-way stretch and like, oh, it's super stretchy. This carpet is not stretchy at all. I was under the impression that you'd be able to, well, stretch it around things, and so like you could glue the middle in and kind of like stretch the carpet outwards, but that's not the case at all. I think it's probably about as stretchy as a sheet of ply, to be honest with you. Just doesn't stretch at all unless I've done something wrong. But yeah, if you're going to do any carpeting in your van, your car, or anything like that, this carpet is not stretchy. So yeah. That being said though, I think it's actually come out pretty good. It's just this last bit that I've just done here. Tidies up quite nice. So I started over here with this bit anyway, and that was pretty easy, just going along there. And then it got a bit more complicated when we got to these sections here. And this cab bit, this was a real pain. I thought about taking it out, putting the carpet on and putting it back in, but that would have meant just like dismantling the whole thing, and I just really couldn't be bothered to do that. But what I basically did is I cut it to size, just kind of sprayed the glue on the top, and then started at the back and just kind of stuck it on. It actually wasn't really too bad, and I think that's pretty good. I haven't done the bottom in there, that's still plastic, but I did this front bit, the top bit. I've done all down the sides. I'm gonna have cladding going across here, so it only went up to that bit and up to that bit there. I also did this step along the bottom there where the fuel pump is for the heater and the cables, and again, like the back, I took that out, put the carpet on, and then I've screwed it back together afterwards so that I can access it if I need to. But all of these trims along here that I made, I think they've actually come out really well. I don't really know how else you'd get a better finish on that, and I'm actually pretty proud with how that's come out. I think it looks really good. Even along the top here, I think it's pretty tidy and it's come out really well. I think the carpet was a good idea because it really did hide a lot of the imperfections, and it was quite easy to install. You just cut it to size and then pretty much stick it on. It sticks almost instantly. It's like really good. The only issue that I had with doing it was this was a bit of a tedious job, and I did get a bit impatient with it, so I ended up spraying glue just like everywhere. There's actually glue all in the cab, like over the steering wheel and everything. It also went all over the seats. I should have covered those up. I could have used a bit of cardboard or a bit of board just to shield things as I sprayed the glue, but yeah, I was just a bit impatient and couldn't really be bothered, so glue kind of went absolutely everywhere. But fortunately, there is such a thing in this world as white spirit, and this stuff basically just gets rid of the glue on everything. The carpet, the metal, the plastic, like this stuff is amazing at getting rid of glue, silicons, paints, anything like that. It's really good. So all of the seals I've rubbed down with white spirit, and that's got rid of all the glue residue and everything. So now that's done anyway, I can concentrate on doing some cladding, which I'm really excited about, because this is going to feel like the beginning of the end. I think once this ceiling's done up against the carpet and you can't see the insulation, I think it's going to make such a huge difference. And then I can put the lights in the ceiling where they're going to go, and I can wire those in, and I can actually turn them on, so the van will be lit up like a Christmas tree, which I'm quite excited about as well. But yeah, another job ticked off the list, another day closer to finishing this van. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Make sure you come back next time for a bit of ceiling cladding, which I'm really looking forward to. But until then, guys, have a safe drive, stay alive, have a lovely day. Try not to spill anything, and we'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.